Welcome back to Traffic. Now we are going to handle TikTok a little bit. TikTok is incredibly powerful these days, and because it's got such a massive reach as well, it's overtaken Facebook very quickly in the amount of subscribers, and they are now in this massive battle, and Google is jumping in with YouTube, and these three platforms are now trying to dominate the short form content space. So you've got Facebook Reels, YouTube Stories, and trying to compete with the success that TikTok has seen. So TikTok is an extremely powerful platform, and for that reason, I would recommend this as the second source of traffic that you guys start exploring, because your reach is incredible. Now, there's a couple of things about TikTok that you should know. The best way to make content is to be authentic. Do not try and mirror someone else. Don't mirror someone else's content. I'm going to give you some tips on things to try out, but this does not mean that you mirror someone's content. The main thing about TikTok is, and the algorithm picks this up in what you say, how you say it, the video itself, the content, the context of the content, all those things determines whether TikTok pushes your stuff or not. So if you are authentic, if it's real stuff, if it's cool and different, then TikTok will really push your content. Now, TikTok has become famous for millions of views and people becoming multimillionaires very quickly because something went viral and they do this little dance and then all of a sudden it goes viral and they become famous. That's one way of using TikTok. Now, if you're a kid and this is the sort of thing that you want to do and you want to be in a sea of a billion other people trying to make it, then this is the route that you go. But if you're trying to build a sustainable business and you want to have measurable effects on your marketing, and then you want measurable results on your content and seeing how these things work, then I would recommend you go on the non-vanity route. Things that does not depend on views, does not depend on virality. These are the things that actually matters to the people that follows you for the right reason. And this is the same as in Facebook, is you are building a community of people that are following you. Once they start following you, they follow you for a reason because they expect to get a certain type of content from you. If you are now going to delve into something else and move from affiliate marketing into diamond painting, they are going to pick it up and you're going to have a whole bunch of pissed off followers. So this is why, one, copying people's stuff, and two, going viral and doing those two things together is probably the worst thing that you can actually do, whether it's going viral or not. So let me explain. What I'm going to show you guys now is ways of modeling your content to someone else's, not copying it, but modeling it. That way you take the context, you take the content, you break it down, you mix it up, you take the music, you take the hashtags, all those sort of things, and start testing it. Use basically TikTok as your laboratory. But you are emulating, you are modeling your content on someone else's. You are not copying that person's video or content and posting it as your own. So this is as far and as close to copying content what I will get to. But this is what you need to understand. When you go viral for something because you've copied a viral post, like a lot of people say, like, listen, if you want to go viral, do this, just copy this post, do the hashtag. If you do that and you go viral for something outside of your niche, now you gain 1,000 followers because of one post. Now, all of a sudden, this post that people are following you for is not the type of content that you generally produce. But because you generally produce shit content, and then someone told you, listen, just copy a viral video with the sound and the hashtags and post it. And you did it, now you've got a whole bunch of followers and like 1 million views. And now you've got a whole bunch of followers that keeps getting shit content from you in general. So now you've got a whole bunch of pissed off followers. And this is not the situation you want to actually get to. So the way you do that is stay authentic, stay yourself, document your journey. You don't have to create content. I mean, sitting down like I'm doing here, talking into the camera, that is creating content. You don't have to do a dance. You don't have to have special effects. You don't have to do all those things, because the people that follow you for you, not for you necessarily, but what you can do for them. And this is one thing that you have to remember. People follow you for a reason. And if you cannot fulfill that reason, they are going to stop following you, or they're just going to be pissed off with you. One of the two. Either way, it's not really a massive loss, but if your content and your followers go like that, it's not great. Later, someone's going to see your name and they're like, fuck this guy. So you want to keep your content niche specific. Now, the reason for that is a few things, but one, for your followers, and you're building a community this way. Once you've built your community, the people will understand what they can expect from you. So that will be a little bit better for them. And again, vanity metrics, if you've got thousands or hundreds of thousands of views, it doesn't mean that you are making a lot of money from them. But if you have a community of, let's say, 100 to 1,000 people that are your staunch followers, and they will support everything that you do, those are the people that you can actually make money from. And this is when your list becomes valuable. Or your followers become valuable. So it doesn't help you've got 150,000 followers and you can't do shit with them. You can't make any money from them. But you can make a lot of money from just 1,000 followers if you found them and if they found you for the right reason. So this is why having the right followers are so important, and why going viral does not necessarily mean a good thing. But going viral means that it pushes you beyond the borders of your SIM card, and this gives you extra exposure, it gives you new followers. And once that balance shifts to where your followers are from, then you are not limited by your SIM card anymore, and only the local people seeing your content. The For You page, most people will still see that sort of content, but it doesn't matter if the bulk of your people are somewhere else. So it's great going viral, but make sure you're going viral for the right reasons. So now, how to actually start doing TikTok. There's a couple of things that you should know. Try and keep it a normal profile. Don't move it over to a business profile, because you get to use different sounds. It just hampers you if you change it to a business platform. Once you are over 1,000 followers, if you really want to, you can. But the main reason why people do it is so that they can put their link there. But grow your business or your account organically until it's 1,000 people, and you can add your link there anyway. You don't have to convert to a business profile. It just sort of hampers you a little bit. Skip it. It's not necessary. So once you are there, your aim is obviously to get to 1,000 followers so that you can put your link there and then direct traffic. Now, whatever your niche is, it depends on the type of content that you're going to create. Obviously, you don't have to create content with a face. You can do it without a face, anonymously. You can put on a nice disguise, make it part of your persona, but stand out. I mean, there's so much of crap on TikTok. I mean, I don't know if you've spent some time on the TikTok lives and seeing what people are doing on TikTok. Now and again, you see some value, and then the rest of the time, oh my God, especially lives. I mean, I want to wash my brain out with soap after I've watched some of this shit. Anyway, so now, when you have your content, when you start working out your content ideas, and this is basically, now finally we get to this thing here on the screen. To start out on TikTok, you are basically going to build this content library. Now, the reason why is because you want to play around with it like in a laboratory, or however you want to pronounce it. The main thing is with TikTok is there are certain things that works for you and your profile specifically, for the people that follow you specifically. So you are going to play around basically and see what helps, what works, what doesn't, how people get engaged, what they engage with, what they respond to, etc., etc. So you have obviously your own style of content that you would ideally, in your mind, this is what I would like to create. So that is your main idea. So you have one post of that, for interest's sake. One post where it's entirely your own thing. Now, this is where the other three things come in. Let's say your post is about affiliate marketing. I'm going to run this through with my specific thing, just because uh, I'll be able to do this quicker and not have to suck words and stuff out of my thumb. So let's start with my specific niche is affiliate marketing, or actually making money online with affiliate marketing as the main bit. So the content that I create is affiliate marketing orientated, or building a business online orientated. This is the stuff that I personally make, the content that is mine. So now you are looking for other things that people also respond to. Now these are going to be things that gets you a little bit more engagement than just your own stuff. You are unknown. You are nobody pretty much. You've got 3 followers on TikTok, so you want to pick up your follower rate, and you want to see what people actually associate you with, and those sort of things. So then you go and pick yourself 3 sub niches that has something to do or is associated with your main niche. So my main niche is making money online. So my 3 sub niches is business tips, because if you are in making money online, you will appreciate business tips. I mean, if there's certain things that you are going to enjoy, then it will be business tips. Then the second sub niche is motivational, because being an entrepreneur, being in the digital marketing game, it is demotivating, and you need to motivate people, and not just motivate them, but motivate people in general to build a business, to step out there and become more, and actually take the leap and build an online business. You need to make people understand that sort of thing. So then the other one is mindset. Again, because it's such a hard thing to deal with, you have to battle in your mind, and having something every now and again to just perk you up and make your mindset a little bit stronger, a little bit more positive, or give you a little bit of hope for the day, whatever the case may be. This is the other one that I chose, because these are all things that, if you combine them and put them behind affiliate marketing or making money online, they support them. It's not a standalone thing that's now trying to come in here. It's like all of them work well together. So I can swap between my posts and have a congruency throughout my overall theme. Mindset and the business tips and all those things does have something to do with affiliate marketing and making money online, or I tie them all together. Right, so now in your first sub niche, you want to see what type of content gets played with. Now, the first one is your influencer will basically be the TikTok account. The no face will be, there's a lot of TikTok accounts where they don't show their face. It's just pictures and writing and little streaming water at the background, sound, and all the sort of things. So on your sub niche one, you go and find yourself an influencer that does not have, or that does not show their face. So then you go, let's just open up TikTok here for a second. So now you look through these things. Let's search for what is it? Business tips. Let's do that. Let's put in business tips. And then when you search it, they'll come up with all these different things, and you're like, okay, cool. This one seems interesting. Let's go. Bam. Okay, cool. Now you decide this is going to be the person that you are going to model your content over. He's got a whole bunch of followers, and yes, he's got 20.8 million likes. So whatever this guy does, it seems pretty cool. So what you do is you take that link, copy, you go there, and let's say the speaking is paste. Now you've got this guy who gives business tips, and he speaks into the camera. I'll actually jump the gun a little bit there, but this is basically the process that you're going through. Now this is another one. Let's say it doesn't seem like this person shows their face. So it doesn't seem like this person shows their face. So just as an example, I'm going to use this person as my no face one. Let's pretend she doesn't use a face. So then we take that one, we copy paste, we put that one there. And then my choice would be someone that I personally love, that I personally want to follow, and someone or that I find valuable, their content valuable. So Alex or Mosey. Right, so then this is going to be my person on my business tips side, my choice. Okay, so now you go through these things and you go through the sub niche 2, you do the same thing. Sub niche 3, you do the same thing. Now, obviously, you need to do a little bit more research than I just did now. I do have a couple of people that I do enjoy following, like Alex or Mosey, and so that's the only reason why I use them now. But you do your own thing. You have to find the stuff in the niches that you are also a part of, or that's relevant to your niche. So these are the ones with the first sub niche. Then you do the same thing for the second sub niche, and then you do the same thing for the third sub niche. Okay. So now once you are there, then I'm going to work with Alex Hormozes. Now he's got almost like 500,000 followers. I wish I could do that, but now then you go to something like Sort for TikTok. Now Sort for TikTok is a Chrome extension, really useful. What it does is it takes all the videos out of the account and it organizes it to the most viewed to the least viewed. Now what you do is you start, bam, start that one. It's now going to run through the process and sort out the videos. And now what you basically are looking for is the top 10 performing videos of Alex. Now, once you get the top 10 videos, what you do is you take the link. I mean, you know how to copy and paste the link out of it. You copy the link, paste it in. So these will be your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up until there. That is going to be your top 10 videos that you are going to take from Alex and that you are going to emulate. So what you are basically going to do is you're going to, let's say you take this one, then you copy the link and you go and paste it under here. Then obviously you make like a separate one. Let's say call this sheet 2. Then this is Alex number 1, and you paste the link there. So now you have this video is top performing video. You've got the direct link to it. So now that you've got the link there, you can go and look at this post a little bit closer. You can listen to the music that he's playing. You can look if there's any specific hashtags that he uses. You can listen to the music if there's anything there. You can look if there's something playing in the background. You can listen to the context of the content. You can see what he says in the write-up. All those things matter. These are all things that TikTok looks at when they are looking at your profile and the content that you put out and all those sort of things. They look at what is the context of it. And then they can then say, oh, let's put this content in front of these people because they would like it. Obviously, they want people to stay on their platform for longer, so they're trying to put the relevant content in front of relevant people. So if this is something that is relevant to your niche, you can now go and put the context of this content, make it your own, not copy and paste, make it your own. Like say similar things into the camera. Write a post where you maybe put the text on a screen, what he's saying, or the context of what he's saying as text on the screen. Use his same hashtags that he's used, if he's used any. So these are all different ways that you can then pull this video apart and see whether it works or not. So now when you go and post it, you can mark it if you want to, and then you can go down the line. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you can have all his videos. And then the next guy, you can have Jimmy or whoever that other dude was, and you can have his 10 videos there. So now you're building up a library with content ideas inside your niche and sub niche, and this will give you ideas of things to try out and see what works and what does not work. Once you've done that, go down the list now. So now you're going to have 10 of this person's videos, 10 of that person's videos, 10 of that person's videos. Just there, you've got 30. Now there's another 30 and another 30. So now you've got 90 content ideas with music, with hashtags, with a person that has already gone viral with this content, and you can then model that content as your own to see what works. Now, this is like a 30-day thing where you play around with it and see what works and what doesn't. And then at the end of this time, you decide, okay, cool, this one worked really well. Let's say this one got really good engagement. This one got really good engagement. And this one got really good engagement as well. So there you go. Now you know there's your one type of content, your other type of content, and your other type of content. And when you post your own, now you've got your own stuff. Bam, there's 5 different posts that you can rotate during a week or whatever. So you can have one post which is about business tips that is similar to this guy's videos. Then you can have one post which is motivational, which is similar to this person's videos. Then you can have one about mindset, which is similar to this person's type of video. And then you can have your own, which is about affiliate marketing or diamond painting or whatever the case may be. But this is basically how you play around with it, and you whittle it down to see what people respond to in which way. And you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are people that have gone viral before, and they have given you a template of what it takes to go viral. And this is all you need to model, not the actual content, but the template that they give you. And this is the cool thing with TikTok. Once you've figured that out, and you can start whittling it down, bringing it to the people and giving your content in such a way that this is exactly what people are looking for when they come to your profile, when they see you. This is what they think. I was like, I remember that one video that this guy did was this one, and it had so much effect on me, because this is what they come to expect of you. And this is how you find what you actually give them. And you know, it's very daunting the first couple of times when you start making TikTok videos. It is daunting. No one loves being on camera at first. Everyone is really awkward unless you are thespian and you love being in front of the camera. But generally people don't like it. They're shy, they're awkward in the first videos, like okay, now what? So it's difficult. But once you are confident in what you have and you start seeing results, you see people getting followers or following you and resonating with your content, leaving great messages and stuff, it gives you that courage to just keep creating. And then once you get to a certain point, it just starts flowing. And it just becomes so much easier, and you don't need this anymore, because now you're in the rhythm of knowing what your people like. Then you are in a rhythm of seeing what gets the most results from the people. You can see where you add value. If this one video gets 1,000 views and this one video gets 5, then you know, let's go with this one. There's a specific set of videos that I make that is, every time I make one, TikTok refuses to show it to anyone else because it's so different to my other videos. Now, let me actually show you. This is also why I say you need to stay in character almost. Let's say the Couch CEO. Okay, so if you go here to my profile and you look at the videos, look, I've got 4,012 followers, yay! But if you look at my videos, there are 2 different ones that does really well. The one is my own, and the other one is when I do these things with a music and then someone's quote or whatever. That's the 2 that does really well. But then I go and do this one, which is not my face, which is something completely different. It is not in the mountain where I normally walk. And I can show you historically 9 views. Okay, this one did really well. It's got 362. Then you go to this one, 57. Then you go to this one, 58. Then you go to this one, okay, 1,100. It did fairly well. It's pretty good. Then you go to this one, 40. Then you go to this one, 46. And you know, these are all like normal videos and they are relevant, if you look at them, then you see me building a 7-figure online empire. I mean, how relevant is this to me? Very much. But when you look at it and you look at the results that these videos get, it's nothing in comparison. I mean, when you look at some of these other ones, there's 1,200, and that was these ones tend to actually do a little bit better for me. I just want to find the one where it's actually doing really well. There's almost 200,000, and this is one also that I've modeled, and I've actually used the same hashtags. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, try and find your groove. And once you found your groove, I've got like 3 or 4 different types of posts that I just rotate. Because I know that these are the type of posts that, 1, I enjoy doing, 2, I feel comfortable with, and most importantly, that my people resonate with as well, and that my followers hopefully are here for. So when you see views like this, your 170, 176, 186, these are the people that actually appreciate your content, that follows you for a good reason, that is interested in what you have to say. So take care of them. These are the people that you are making your content for, not the thousands, the 200,000 or whatever. You're making your content for these people. That's always going to be it. The 160, 170, 170. There's 210, 214, 120. So you need to remember this. It's not about the vanity metrics in TikTok. If you're using it as a business platform, if you just want to make a little bit of funny stuff, yes, you can make money with it that way as well. But if you use it as a serious business platform where you're actually building a tribe like you do in Facebook, then this is the way that I can recommend. Now, I haven't had like massive success in TikTok. I've got 4,000 followers, but there's people with many more than me. And honestly, I don't even know if that's a good thing. If the account is 3 months old, whether it's a good metric or not, I'm not even sure. But I'm pretty proud of it because it's 4,000 people that likes to listen to what I had to say at some point. But this is the cool thing about TikTok, is the potential is phenomenal. But once you find your style, stick with it and just be as authentically you as possible. And with TikTok, that seems to be the key of traffic, is you want to be as relatable and as authentic as possible. I mean, people are sick and tired of Instagram models and fucking all these things that are fake and plastic and bling and ridiculous. They just want some normality, and you should be like a little bit of an oasis in this sea of crap. Be real, be yourself, be authentic, and that is what will get you further and will get you the followers. And then once they come to your link, right there, bam, send them through to wherever you want to send them and grow your community in a different area that way. So, yeah. This is my part on TikTok. I am going to at one stage go maybe a little bit deeper, but as a separate course, just because there's so much to say about TikTok and I am still learning a lot about it myself. So I'm sure further down the line, I'll be able to add a lot more value to you in terms of TikTok itself. Then I will definitely continue this and go a little bit deeper into that. But for now, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. The most important thing is your content library, and to start playing around with your content for at least 30 days. You don't need to post 7 times a day or 5 times a day, maximum 3, minimum 2, maximum 3, but do that every single day. And it's not difficult. I mean, really, it's so easy to post 3 videos a day, 2 videos a day. Don't go less. TikTok rewards that consistency. So if you post and keep posting, they will say thank you and they will push your content out to more people. So between 2 and 3 times every single day without a break, and see where you are in a year's time just doing that. Right, so that is the end of TikTok. Thank you so much for joining me, and we are going to go back to me in the other side where I will tell you what comes next. I hope you are ready for this surprise that's coming. I've decided to add a little small part extra, which is going to deal a little bit more about content and content creation and content ideas and those sort of things. But after that, there's a massive announcement that I'm going to make, which is going to benefit you. And it's basically a thank you from me for finishing this course and sitting through this whole boring spiel about how to build a business online, and to say thank you for being here and making the investment in yourself to actually do this course and follow through with it. Once you've got to this point, you've done pretty damn well. And I want to say thank you by rewarding you with something amazing. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I will see you guys in the next one. See you now.